Controller and Auditor General of India. The Controller and Auditor General of India is the supreme audit institution of India, established under Article 148 of the Constitution of India. They are empowered to audit all receipts and expenditure of the Government of India and the state governments, including those of autonomous bodies and corporations substantially financed by the government. The CAG is also the statutory auditor of government-owned corporations and conducts supplementary audit of government companies in which the government has an equity share of at least 51% or subsidiary companies of existing government companies. The CAG is also the statutory auditor of the Lokpal. 4. Controller and Auditor General of India. Bharat Ka Yank aur Mahalekha Parikshak. Incumbent Girish Chandra Murmu, IAS since the 8th of August 2020. Abbreviation CAG. Reports to President of India. Residence New Delhi, Delhi. Nominator Prime Minister of India. Appointer President of India, term length 6 years or up to 65 years of age, whichever is earlier. Constituting Instrument. Article 148 of the Constitution of India. Inaugural Holder V. Narhari Rao. Deputy Controllers and Auditors General of India. Salary 250,000 rupees, 3,100 United States dollars per month. 1, 2, 3. Website. Official website, http://www.cag.gov. The reports of the CAG are laid before the Parliament, legislatures and are being taken up for discussion by the Public Accounts Committees, PACs, and Committees on Public Undertakings, COPUs, which are special committees in the Parliament of India and the state legislatures. The CAG is also the head of the Indian Audit and Accounts Department, the affairs of which are managed by officers of Indian Audit and Accounts Service, and has 43,576 employees across the country, as on the 1st of March 2020. In 1971, the central government enacted the Controller and Auditor General of India, Duties, Powers, and Conditions of Service, Act, 1971. In 1976, CAG was relieved from accounting functions. 5. Articles 148 to 151 of the Constitution of India deal with the institution of the CAG of India. The CAG is ranked 9th and enjoys the same status as a sitting judge of Supreme Court of India in order of precedence. The former LT Governor of UT of Jammu Kashmir G. C. Murmu is the current CAG of India. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He assumed office on the 8th of August 2020. He is the 14th CAG of India. Appointment. The Controller and Auditor General of India is appointed by the President of India. 11. Oath or of affirmation. I, name of the person being appointed, having appointed Controller and Auditor General of India, do swear in the name of God, solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will of FIs of CAG uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws. Duties of the CAG. As per the provisions of the Constitution, the CAG's DPC, Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service, Act, 1971 was enacted. As per the various provisions, the duties of the CAG include the audit of receipts and expenditure from the Consolidated Fund of India and of the state and union territory having legislative assembly, trading, manufacturing, profit and loss accounts and balance sheets, and other subsidiary accounts kept in any government department. Accounts of stores and stock kept in government offices or departments. Government companies as per the provisions of the Companies Act, 2013. Corporations established by or under laws made by Parliament in accordance with the provisions of the respective legislation. Authorities and bodies substantially financed from the consolidated funds of the union and state governments. Anybody or authority even though not substantially financed from the consolidated fund, the audit of which may be entrusted to the CAG. Grants and loans given by government to bodies and authorities for specific purposes. Entrusted audits, e.g. those of Panchayati Raj institutions and urban local bodies under technical guidance and support, TGS. Compensation. The salary and other conditions of service of the CAG are determined by the Parliament of India through the Controller and Auditor General, Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service, Act, 1971. His salary is same as that of Judge of the Supreme Court of India. Neither his salary nor rights in respect of leave of absence, pension or age of retirement can be varied to his disadvantage after his appointment. The CAG is not eligible for further office either under the Government of India or under the government of any state after he has ceased to hold his office. These provisions are in order to ensure the independence of CAG. 3.12. Salary of CAG. Date salary the 1st of January 2016 250,000 rupees, $3,100, 1, 2. Removal. The CAG can be removed only on an address from both Houses of Parliament on the ground of proved misbehavior or incapacity. The CAG vacates the office on attaining the age of 65 years, a 6-year term, whichever is earlier, or by impeachment proceedings. Audit of government accounts, including the accounts of the state governments, in India is entrusted to the CAG of India, who is empowered to audit all expenditure from the consolidated fund of the union or state governments, whether incurred within India or outside, all revenue into the consolidated funds and all transactions relating to the public account and the contingency funds of the union and the states. Specifically, audits include transactions relating to debt, deposits, remittances, trading, and manufacturing. Scope of audits: profit and loss accounts and balance sheets kept under the order of the President or Governors. Receipts and stock accounts. CAG also audits the books of accounts of the government companies as per Companies Act. In addition, the CAG also executes performance and compliance audits of various functions and departments of the government. Recently, the CAG, as a part of thematic review on introduction of new trains, is deputing an auditor's team on selected trains, originating and terminating at Selda and Howrah stations, to assess the necessity of their introduction. 13. In a path-breaking judgment, the Supreme Court of India ruled that the CAG General could audit private firms in revenue share deals with government. The CAG has been a regular member of the United Nations Panel of External Auditors, and has previously served as the chairman of its Board of Auditors, after being elected in 2011. 14. 15. The CAG is at present serving as external auditor of 2 UN organizations. 16. Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, World Health Organization, WHO. As the CAG, Vinod Rai was constantly in the limelight for its reports exposing mega corruption, particularly in 2G spectrum case, Commonwealth Games scam, coal mine allocation scam and others. 17. 18. In November 2009, the CAG, he requested the government to amend the 1971 Audit Act to bring all private-public partnerships, PPPs, Panchayati Raj institutions and societies getting government funds within the ambit of the CAG. The amendment further proposes to enhance CAG's powers to access information under the Audit Act. Suggested reforms in the past, almost 30% of the documents demanded by CAG officials have been denied to them. 19. The PPP model has become a favorite mode of executing big infrastructure projects worth millions of rupees, and these projects may or may not come under the audit purview of the CAG, depending on sources of funds and the nature of revenue sharing agreements between the government and the private entities. As of 2013, it is estimated that 60% of government spending does not come under the scrutiny of the CAG. 20. In June 2012, Lal Krishna Advani, a veteran Indian politician and former Deputy Prime Minister of India, as well as former leader of the opposition in Indian Parliament, 21, suggested that CAG's appointment should be made by a bipartisan collegium consisting of the Prime Minister, the Chief Justice of India, the Law Minister and the leaders of the opposition in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. 22. 23. Subsequently, M. Karunanidhi, the head of Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, DMK, party and 5 times Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, 24, supported the suggestion. Advani made this demand to remove any impression of bias or lack of transparency and fairness because, according to him, the current system was open to manipulation and partisanship. 22. 23. Similar demand was made by many former CECs such as B.B. Tandon, N. Gopalaswamy and S.Y. Qurashi. 25. However, the government did not seem too keen. 26. CPI MP Gurudas Dasgupta wrote a letter to the PM and demands CAG be appointed by the collegium of consisting the PM, the CJI and the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha, but the PM declined. Former CAG K. Shanglu has suggested in its CWG scam report that CAG be made a multi-member body. 27. CAG is not a Munimji or an accountant or something like that. PMO Minister V. Narayanasamy in his interview with PTI said government is considering the Shanglu panel report but PM and Finance Minister declined it. Later V. Narayanasamy said he must quote it but PTI reaffirmed it. 28. 2G spectrum allocation. A CAG report on issue of licenses and allocation of 2G spectrum, 30, resulted in a huge controversy. The report estimated that there was a presumptive loss of. Prominent audit reports he is a constitutional authority who can examine the revenue allocation and matters relating to the economy. CAG is the principal auditor, whose 176,600 crore rupees, 22 billion United States dollars, by the United Progressive Alliance, UPA, government. 3.1. In a charge sheet filed on the 2nd of April 2011 by the investigating agency's Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, the agency pegged the loss at 31,000 crore rupees, 3.9 billion United States dollars, 32. All the speculations of profit, loss and no loss were put to rest on the 2nd of February 2012 when the Supreme Court of Function as to go into the economy, effectiveness and efficiency of the use of resources by the government. If the CAG will not do, then who else will do it? India on a public interest litigation, PIL, declared allotment of spectrum as unconstitutional and arbitrary, and quashed all the 122 licenses issued in 2008 during tenure of A. Raja, then Minister for Communications and IT in the UPA government, the main accused. 33. The court further said that A. Raja wanted to favor some companies at the cost of the public exchequer, and virtually gifted away important national asset. 34. Observatory. On offer. Bench of Supreme Court of India. While dismissing GA petition challenging GCAG reports on 2G spectrum, coal blocks, revenue loss calculation was further established on the 3rd of August 2012 when, according to the directions of the Supreme Court, Govt of India revised the reserve price for 2G spectrum to 14,000 crore rupees, 1.8 billion United States dollars. 35, 36. However, the special court in New Delhi acquitted all accused in the 2G spectrum case, including prime accused Raja and Kanimoji, on December 21, allotment, etc. 29. 2017, the verdict was based on the fact that CBI could not find any evidence against the accused in those 7 years. Per the judgment, some people created a scam by artfully arranging a few selected facts and exaggerating things beyond recognition to astronomical levels. Coal mine allocation. A 2012 CAG report on coal mine allocation, 37, received massive media and political reaction as well as public outrage. During the 2012 monsoon session of the Parliament, the BJP protested the government's handling of the issue, demanding the resignation of the Prime Minister, and refused to have a debate in the Parliament. The deadlock resulted in Parliament functioning only 7 of the 20 days of the session. 38, 39. The CAG report criticized the government by saying it had the authority to allocate coal blocks by a process of competitive bidding, but chose not to. 40. As a result, both public sector enterprises, PSEs, and private firms paid less than they might have otherwise. In its draft report in March, the CAG estimated that the windfall gain to the allocatees was 1,067,300 crore rupees, 130 billion United States dollars. 40. The CAG final report tabled in Parliament put the figure at 185,600 crore rupees, 23 billion United States dollars, 41. While the initial CAG report suggested that coal blocks could have been allocated more efficiently, resulting in more revenue to the government, at no point did it suggest that corruption was involved in the allocation of coal. Over the course of 2012, however, the question of corruption came to dominate the discussion. In response to a complaint by the BJP, the Central Vigilance Commission, CVC, directed the CBI to investigate the matter. The CBI named a dozen Indian firms in a first information report, FIR, the first step in a criminal investigation. These FIRs accused them of overstating their net worth, failing to disclose prior coal allocations, and hoarding rather than developing coal allocations. 42. 43. The CBI officials investigating the case have speculated that bribery may be involved. 42. Fodder scam. The scandal was first exposed due to the CAG report in the matter in December 1995. The report alleged a fraudulent withdrawal of government funds worth 950 crore rupees, 120 million United States dollars, in the Bihar Animal Husbandry Department against non-existent supplies of fodder and medicines. 44. Subsequently, based on Patna High Court's orders, CBI investigated the case and registered as many as 63 cases. Many accused have been convicted while many cases are still under trial. 45. Krishna Godavari, KG, D6 gas block. The Oil Ministry imposed a fine of 7,000 crore rupees on Mukesh Ambani's company for the sharp drop in production of gas and violations mentioned in CAG's 2011 report. Oil Ministry did not approve company's $7.2 billion United States dollars stake in deal with BP. 46, 47, 48. So Jaipal Reddy, known for his honesty, was shifted from Oil Ministry to the Science and Technology Ministry owing to pressure from Reliance Group of Industries. 49, 50, 51. RIL allowed the CAG to begin the audit in April this year after stalling it for a year. But unresolved issues could stall audit of KG Basin again. 52. Then government appointed Defence Secretary Shashikant Sharma as new CAG to audit KG Basin, said Prashant Bhushan. 53. In KGD6, most of the cost had been recovered by the private player and the increase in price would only go as profit. About 90% of receipts from KGD6 were so far booked as expenditure, and in the remaining 10%, only 1% was paid to the government and rest 9% went to the operator as profit. 54. Auditor General of India, 1860 to 1950. No. Auditor General of India tenure began year tenure ended. 1. Edmund Drummond 1860-1862. 2. R. P. Harrison 1862-1867. 3. E. F. Harrison 1867-1879. 4. W. Waterfield 1879-1881. 5. James Westland 1881-1889. 6. E. Gay 1889-1891. 7. S. Jacob 1891-1898. 8. Arthur Frederick Cox 1898-1906. 9. O. J. Barrow 1906-1910. 10. Robert Woodburn Gillan 1910-1912. 11. Sir Frederick Gauntlet 1912-1914. 12. Sir R. A. Gamble 1914-1918. 13. Sir Frederick Gauntlet 1918-1929. 14. Sir Ernest Burden 1929-1940. 15. Sir Alexander Cameron Bundadoc 1940-1945. 16. Sir Bertie Munro Stagg 1945-1948. 17. V. Narhari Rao 1948-1950. Controller and Auditor General of India, 1950 present. No. Controller and Auditor General of India tenure began tenure ended. 1. V. Narhari Rao 1950-1954. 2. Anil Kumar Chanda 1954-1960. 3. A. K. Roy 1960-1966. List of CAGs of India 4S. Ranganathan 1966-1972. 5. Sohan L. Gupta 1972-1978. 6. Gyan Prakash 1978-1984. 7. Tirloknath Chaturvedi 1984-1990. 8. C. G. Somia 1990-1996. 9. V. K. Shanglu 1996-2002. 10. Vijayendra Nath Kaul 2002-2008. 11. Vinod Rai 2008-2013. 12. Shashi Kant Sharma 2013-2017. 13. Rajiv Mehrishi 2017-2020. 14. Girish Chandra Murmu 2020 incumbent. Source: 55-56. 1. The Controller and Auditor General's (DUTIES) Powers and Conditions of SERVICE ACT 1971 https://kg. Gov. In Content, DPC Act CAG's Duties Powers and Conditions Service Chapter 2. CAG India. Retrieved 7 September 2018. References to the High Court and the Supreme Court Judges, Salaries and Conditions of Service, Amendment Bill, 2017, web links A. Org, web, 20180827001109, web links India. Org, uploads, media, high percent 20 court percent 20 and percent 20 supreme percent 20 court percent 20 judges percent 20 salaries percent 20 bill, percent 202017. High percent 20 court percent 20 and percent 20 the percent 20 supreme percent 20 court percent 20 DGES percent 20 bill, percent 202017. PDF, PRS India. Archived from the original, http://www. PRS India. Org, uploads, media, high percent 20 court percent 20 and percent 20 supreme percent 20 court percent 20 judge s percent 20 salaries percent 20 bill, percent 202017. High percent 20 CR percent 20 and percent 20 the percent 20 supreme percent 20 court T percent 20 judges percent 20 bill, percent 202017. PDF, on the 27th of August 2018. Retrieved 7th of September 2018. 3. CAG, Article 148 of Constitution of India, web links 2859, web links bout _us, mandate, constitutional, constitutional. HTML. Archived from the original, http://saindia. Gov. In English, home, about _us, mandate, constitutional, constitutional. HTML, on the 28th of December 2011. Retrieved 6th of April 2012. 4. India Code, Section Details, Web Links India Code. NIC. In, show data. Acted equals ACCEN. 26_36_00146_2014001_1,517,807,327,889 and say. Kshan id equals 10,851 and section O equals 42 and order No equals 42. www. India Code. NIC. In. Retrieved 26th of May 2023. 5. Brochure, The Controller and Auditor General's Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service, Act, 1971, web links ads, media, DPC 2014 New 20201008140628. PDF, CAG. Gov. In. Controller and Auditor General of India. P. 25. Retrieved 5th of May 2022. In Section 10 of the Controller and Auditor General's Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service, Act, 1971, hereinafter referred to as the Principal Act, in subsection 1a, for the first proviso, the following provisos shall be substituted, namely, provided that the President may, after consultation with the Controller and Auditor General, by order, relieve him from the responsibility for compiling, I, the said accounts of the Union, either at once or gradually by the issue of several orders. Or, e, the accounts of any particular services or departments of the Union, provided further that the Governor of a state may, with the previous approval of the President and after consultation with the Controller and Auditor General, by order, relieve him from the responsibility for compiling, I, the said accounts of the state, either at once or gradually by the issue of several orders. Or, e, the accounts of any particular services or departments of the state. B. In the second proviso, for the words, provided further, the words, provided also, shall be substituted. 6. Centre appoints GC Murmu as new CAG, Web links Centre appoints GC Murmu as new CAG, article show, 77,399,469. CMS. Times of India. The 6th of August 2020. Retrieved the 6th of August 2020. 7. Former JNKLT Governor GC Murmu appointed new CAG, web links OnTroll. Com. News, India, Girish Chandra Murmu appointed new CAG 5649251. HTML. Money Control. The 6th of August 2020. Retrieved the 6th of August 2020. 8. Former J&K Governor GC Murmu appointed as new CAG, web links ODE. In India, story, former JK Governor GC Murmu appointed as new CAG 1708539-202-008-06. India Today. The 6th of August 2020. Retrieved the 6th of August 2020. 9. Day after he resigned as JNKLG, GC Murmu appointed next CAG, https://Indian Express. Com. Article, India, GC Murmu AP appointed next CAG 6542968. The Indian Express. The 6th of August 2020. Retrieved the 6th of August 2020. 10. GC Murmu, who quit as JNKLT Governor, is Controller and Auditor General, https://www. NDTV. Com. India News, GC Murmu who quit as JK Lieutenant Governor is Comptroller Ola and Auditor GENERAL 2275465. NDTV. The 6th of August 2020. Retrieved the 6th of August 2020. 11. Constitution of India, Article 148 for the period of 6 years. 112. Chapter 5, Constitution of India, https://n. Wiki source. Org, Wiki, Constitution_of_India, part_v #chapter_v_. 7b Controller _ Auditor General of India. 7d. Retrieved the 6th of April 2012. 13. Controller and Auditor General lens on trains introduced by Mamta Banerjee, http://Times of India. India Times. Com. City, Kolkata A. Controller and Auditor General lens on trains introduced by Mamta Banerjee, article E-show, 14,829,314. CMS. The Times of India.